Hello everybody, Phil here from Got Memories with another episode of Mini DV. So this particular customer sent or got a box from Legacybox. You can actually see the barcode sticker that they put on top of it. Thankfully, they saw my video before. One of their family member had seen my videos. They're like, do not send your stuff to that company. So he sent it on to me. And this is a classic case of Mini DV situations, okay? So you put the tape in, and it's rewound, but I'm just gonna, for sake of YouTube here, I'm gonna rewind it. There's no counter, there's nothing counting. All right, so is it blank? Well, 99% of times with cheap companies, even some of the more expensive ones, they're like, oh, it's blank. Oh, is it? Oh, look. And then it comes up, and this is what you get back. So they're like, oh, your tape has gone bad. And this is just constant. Look, and then the audio's choppy. It kind of comes back to life. I mean, it's like an episode. It's like a Atari game, you know, like remember the old blocks of stuff. So this is what you're getting back. This is what's reading on here. Now, the average transfer company is just going to put a sticker on it and say, hey, your tape has gone to crap. Okay, sorry about it. But instead of them like going, maybe it's our player, maybe it is the tape. Because all the other customers, you know, the other tapes are all running fine. It can't be our equipment, can it? No, it's definitely not our problem. It's the customer's problem. So they pass the buck on to the customer. Now I'm going to take this same tape number 10, like you've seen here, and I just pop it in another player. And this is what you have to have, multiple players, if you're doing this yourself. And it's clear as day. So let's have a look here. Let's just bring this up. 10. Okay. So give it a second. So that same footage now. I'm going to rewind it so you can see the same date stamp as everything that was just brought up. Give it a sec. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. So this is the same footage that was just over there, and it's clear as day. Audio's coming through. Let's have a look. Yeah. That's another thing. Audio. None of these companies are doing audio where you can hear it. It's all low because they're all transferring stuff to DVD first, and then they rip it poorly using the... I mean, A, you don't do that. B, if you're going to do it, get the settings correct. But anyway... So here we go. So that's that. And again, instead of cleaning the video heads, be it with a video head cleaner, which is a Band-Aid, really. It needs to be taken apart and cleaned with isopropyl, chamois tip, chamois cloths, all of the rollers inside cleaned as well. Mini DV is very delicate, very small tapes. All the particles are microscopically coming off of them now, this day and age, clogging the video heads. And I have one tape here from this same job, okay? It was rewinding, and it was like, you know, doing the usual Mini DV rewinding noise. And it was like... I was like, oh no, what's going on? Anyway, I let it keep going, and now it's stuck inside. Look at this. And it just turns on and turns off. And this is common. I put these tapes in, and it just jams the machine. Now I've got to spend a good 30 minutes or whatever it takes to get this tape out. Look, it just keeps coming on and off. And the tape is screwed. Now it's screwed. So whether I want to spend my time or hand it over to Tim next door, Arizona Video Electronics, just so I don't have to mess with it, it's going to cost me, he charges me $65. And rightfully so charges me, because that's what you pay a professional to do professional work. And it's got the customer's tape inside. So what am I going to do? Throw the camcorder out? No, it's their precious memories. And then I'm going to take that tape and I'm going to take it to pieces very microscopically and figure out what the hell's going on with it. The customer will never know any different. If I can't retrieve it, I might spend $65 with him and then spend an hour of my time effing around with this damn tape, and then I can't get it to go, and I'm charging, guess what, $0. So any professional company is going to be charging a very fair rate, but they build into the cost a lot of the behind the scenes work with all this crap, because I mean, these tapes were in good condition, they looked okay, but I never know where they've been. People tell me, oh yeah, they're perfectly stored in the house, in this. I can't verify stuff, even stuff, my hands are black. I'm like, guys, you know, but I have to I have to be the gatekeeper of all this trashy media that's coming in, that's been neglected for decades. And then I put it in all their tapes in a machine, and it's like a virus. It just contaminates or breaks all of the equipment. One job can F up. This job right here's come in, and it's all digital 8. And look, I mean, he can't get them to play on his player, but where are some of the cases? Telltale signs they have not been kept in climate control conditions. That should be perfectly white, but it's like a brown color now. This right here, I mean, what is that on the bottom? I don't know. You know, all these little telltale signs of, you know, these are from 2000. Like, what has happened here? Like, that's broken. Oh, it's broken. I mean, look. So if these have been banged about a lot, like the condition of this tells me like how they've been cared for. Some of them aren't in the cases. They could be broken. I mean, this is why all of these companies now are just putting stickers on things or just handing back trash, because they're like, you know what? The customer hasn't given a blind F about this. Why should we go to the ends of the earth? Especially when you're charging $9 a tape. $9. These blank tapes cost $20 back in the day. So they're charging half the price of what a blank tape was. And people are surprised why they are not getting quality files back or anything at all, and then they don't refund the money. I mean, this is still, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've got to spend $65 doing this. It drives me up the wall, but it is part of the business that I'm in. And this is why quality companies are worth every single penny and more. Okay, you've got to see insanely good Google reviews. I just had a customer pick up a job that was trashed by Scan Digital. I've got a video coming up on it. Super 8 sound. They didn't transfer the sound. Surprise, surprise. And they told the customer their old film reels are silent. And let's have a look here. And then I showed them in the shop. I'm like, guys, well, they're a quality company. And I'm like, dude, this is quality right here. 317 with a 5.0. That's unheard of for any business, let alone transfers, to have that Google rating and that many reviews. Okay, Scan Digital. You always go to Google Maps. Never Google to get true scores, because it's all fake. It's crap. So you go to Google Maps, okay, maps.google.com, and then type in Scan Digital. 2.9 with 17 reviews. They've been in business for like 15 plus years. 17 with a 2.9. Watch this. The worst place on earth you can go to with that people hate going to. Let's have a look here. Maps. Google.com. Okay, what's the one place you hate going to? The DMV in Los Angeles. Let's have a look. DMV Los Angeles. Let's see what the ratings are. Google ratings for the DMV has got a 3.1. Okay. That's got 4.2. But let's just go with the worst. Los Angeles DMV, 3.1. What Americans loathe going to. And this company here, Scan Digital, people prefer going to the DMV than the So yeah, this is why consumer awareness just blows my mind, that people keep sending their stuff off to all these damn companies. And I'm going into my usual rant here, but as I finish up here, all of these companies, you get what you pay for. Okay, it's just junk. So anyway, now I've got to get this damn tape out of this player. I'm gonna run a few little tricks of mine to try and get it out, but It just won't go. It won't go. Yeah, it's done. And it's probably not only paying to get it out, or me spending my time getting it out, but then it's probably broken something inside. The minimum is $175 to $200 to like usually what these tapes rack inside. So I don't know. Anyway, and you've got to source the parts as well, because this stuff wasn't, Sony's doesn't have supplies of this stuff. So this is very rare. This is why companies are not repairing their equipment, because it's very rare to not only find the parts, but also finding someone to fix it correctly. So yeah, this is the battle that quality transfer companies that are charging a lot of money, not a lot, the price of basically one camcorder back in, 2000 or 1995 to digitize all of this stuff. So anyway, all the best to you out there. Glad you hopefully enjoyed the rant. I know a lot of people comment on me ranting and they're actually enjoying that more than just anything else. So I'm fast becoming like the Gordon Ramsay of video transfers. I'm just like blown away constantly at the atrocious quality that companies are churning out. And also the stupidity, and there's no other word for it, the carelessness of due diligence of people that are sending off their only copy, 0 backups of their home movies off to these like $9, $10, $15 a tape companies, and then crying about it afterwards. And you're like, guys, what are you doing? Like, yes, they're shit, absolute shit. Yet, I'm surprised. Anyway, all the best to you out there. Bye.